It was late autumn when Michael and Serena set out from the sleepy marina, their sailboat cutting easily through the slate-grey water. The air was crisp, the wind low, the promise of a tranquil overnight trip, tempting after the kind of week that made city life feel like a cage.
You be careful out there this time of year. Strange things in the fog, they say.
We'll keep an eye out. Thanks for the warning.
Every sailor has a story, right?
Neither of them was especially superstitious, but a few old salts on the dock had tossed off warnings about the season and the area. They sailed out past the headland, well into the open bay, and dropped anchor near a patch of dark forest that sloped right down to the shoreline. The first hours were nothing more than expected. Calm water, the lapping of small waves against the hull, the sky streaked with a weak sunset. Serena cooked pasta over the tiny stove. Michael read aloud from an old sun-bleached paperback found in the cabin.
The captain squinted at the horizon, knowing that beyond those waves lay either fortune or ruin.
Dinner's ready. What happens to the captain?
We'll find out after we eat.
Nothing out of the ordinary. That changed at around midnight, when a thick, unnatural fog descended with eerie suddenness. So thick that Serena, reaching to check the anchor light, nearly lost sight of her own hand. In the quiet, sounds were curiously amplified and muffled at once.
This fog, it came out of nowhere.
The Gulf Stream is known for this. Fog comes and goes, nothing to worry about.
And then came the knocking, 3 times, sharp, deliberate.
Hello, is someone out there?
He climbed on deck and saw nothing, just the dense, impenetrable grey.
What was that sound?
Maybe the seals want pasta too?
He tried to make a joke, but it hung flat in the heavy air. Over the next half hour, the knocks returned 5, then 6 more times. Sometimes behind the stern, sometimes amidships.
The GPS. It's not working. No signal at all.
That was when the lights appeared, dim and unsteady, 100 meters off the starboard beam. 2 pale glows about the height of a human head above the water.
Hello, is anyone out there? Can you hear us?
But nothing came. The lights remained visible, bobbing, sometimes splitting into 3 or 4. And then quietly, a new sound, a rhythmic splash, as if someone was paddling a canoe. The hair on both their necks prickling in anticipation of what exactly, they didn't know.
I'm turning on every light we have.
They remained like this until dawn, when the fog lifted as suddenly as it had arrived. The scene in the morning light was exactly as expected. Gentle water, a playful gull hopping on the stern rail, the glittering sky blue and cold. Except, when Michael did a circuit of the boat with a flashlight, he found 3 long parallel grooves scratched deep into the paint beneath the waterline. Not barnacle trails or accidental scrapes, these were deliberate, evenly spaced, extending a meter or more along the hull. They motored back to the marina in silence, the city morning now feeling ironically normal. Neither ever discovered what truly caused the knocking, the lights, or the grooves beneath their boat. For some stories, reason remains forever just out of reach, flickering like lights in the mist.